We need
His
a
age.
regardless of who controls it. If you're gonna if humanity is gonna go to the future, there needs to be a one world government. There's no way around
Yeah,
that,
there's
right?
another way. Yeah.
Whether for better or for worse, there's just no way around that. And secondly, what ends up happening is if that's supposed to happen, the global banks, they already got the numbers and the layouts of how all that's supposed to go. In order to convince people or to have people willingly accept something, you got to show them something that fails. The thing that they was fighting against, fails. So you would need a populist president like Trump to come in, super nationalistic. If you even see that now, there's a strong sense of nationalism in the world. Everybody's like, no, I want to respect my nation and my nation, and we want to close the borders. And Japan, like, no, we don't want these people here and these people here. So you see, that's like proliferating throughout the world.
You know that comes from China. Like Trump is seeing China. Like China's really the one leading it, in my opinion. Like that whole nationalist mentality, and seeing how much benefit it is long term.
Well,
I don't know if Trump is necessarily the pioneer of that. I think he's
no, I'm
seeing how
not
much
saying no, I'm saying Trump is the one who made it popular. China,
inspired. Yeah, yeah, he's
yeah, China,
influenced. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I see what you're
America
saying.
influenced the world. Like China, they're not
Pop
gonna,
culture. Yeah,
yeah, they're
culture.
not,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
nobody wants to be like them in that way. So,
Yeah,
they're not going
yeah. I
to
see what you're
invigorate
saying.
everybody in the world and be like, when they
Yeah,
see America like that, like, yeah, let's, nation first, right? So
yeah.
them being about that nation first situation is making it so because to be national America to be a nationalist in America, generally speaking, you got to be a white nationalist or a white supremacist. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what America was founded
The
on.
origin.
Here's the
Yeah.
origin of it, and the system that thrives here is that white men in particular got to be on top. They got to be the ones running everything. They got to have all the positions of power. So
Mm,
to even attempt to, this is why the rhetoric is that way in the media because
mm.
that's actually what it is on a basic level.
It's
But
actually interesting. You're right, because that's what Tucker Carlson, like the likes of him, are really trying to get back to. And the only thing that's holding that back is the ties to Israel. Like
yeah,
they
for
don't,
them, yeah, yeah,
for
yeah,
them, for like
yeah,
for his like his community, like him,
right,
like that's where he's seeing like the downfalls. Like we need to be back in charge. Like we have white American, we can't take shit from
yeah,
this other
right,
nation. But like yeah, that's
right.
like
Yeah,
the same talking
yeah.
points.
Yeah, that's why you
Interesting.
see the Nick Fuentes is so popular.
Yeah.
That's why you see all of the part of the election was about giving white nationalism and white supremacy a even cloaked as conservatism to give it a platform of equality in the media. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So that it's not that you can't ban that kind of speech and this, that, and the third. But my point is like John Hope Bryant, he has a good point. He says that it's not enough educated white men to drive GDP in America,
Mm.
right? So this is the restratifying of society where they want to put them back in charge of things, but it's just not like the 1950s no more. You know what I mean? The
Mm.
demographic is completely different. So their whole perspective is we need the power back. What this creates is super nationalism on that level. And when it falls, it's not going to work. Then the
You
people
don't
will
think
be,
so?
no, no, it can't work. It's like, it's not enough for them to drive
Mm.
GDP, and then the whole thing is they want to, some of the peelbacks that they did on the women is so they can make the women less independent. You know what I mean? So that, because they're really threatened by the fact that by 2050, there'll be a minority majority. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, that's like haunting them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's haunting them. So that's what's causing them to do all of the moves that they're doing now. But what they're not realizing is it's going to cause a situation of isolation for them. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's not enough of them alone to drive GDP. So what's happening now is a brain drain. A lot of
Mm.
scientists, a lot of brilliant people, a lot of exceptional people are leaving the United States. You see what I'm saying? And so that talent, we don't, we're gonna just be here with a bunch of idiots. You know what I'm saying? Because all the
Mm.
talent
Are
left.
those Americans leaving, or those are the talents that already originated from other countries that are just going
Some are
back? And they're like
American, some are American talents, and
Americans,
some
huh?
are,
Wow,
people that came from other places that had their country
damn.
brain drained. You know what I mean?